There we go.
Well, hello, everybody, since Larry's not going to say anything in greeting.
I'm waiting. I'm listening to the song. Boy, this is an original. I love it.
We can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
No.
Nope.
Shit, I'm glad you told me.
You just kept it to yourself.
What a drag.
Remember, Dad, you need to get it up on the screen.
Like that.
No. Up, 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 where we are.
Up what? Why ain't it showing up? Hang on.
Bear with us, everybody.
YouTube.
Technical difficulties.
Share.
AKA Chaos Podcast.
Well, damn it. We'll have to do it again. What the hell? Over? It won't let me share it. What about that?
Click your presentation thingy to where it puts all three of us in little boxes at the bottom with the background.
All right. Share it. Start it. Let me go. Hang on, guys. Go to presentation.
That's it.
All right. Now,
There you go.
I see blood in the mud. We'll just kick it off with that. What do you think? What the hell? We ain't nothing but doing a
After the war, on that fateful day in May, it's when you saw the sand in the morning sun like paradise, but it's where the devil lurks. Welcome to your hell on earth. Choppers in the air, grunts are on the ground, fire in the jungle, tracers in the sky. It's the final battle. You're now fighting for your life. All gave some gave all. Blood in the mud. Death takes its toll. No missed. The ground beneath you shakes when grenades are thrown from among the bullet-ridden trees. The Reaper smiles at you as he sits down on his throne of bones. Choppers in the air, grunts are on the ground, fire in the jungle, tracers in the sky. It's the final battle. You're now fighting for your life. All gave some gave all. Blood in the mud. Death takes its toll. As you pray and spray, time stands still. Yes, it's hell, but you won't give up. It's bullet after bullet, and kill after kill. A daisy cutter falls from the sky, adding more hellfire to the doom, turning an entire hill into a blackened tomb. Choppers in the air, grunts are on the ground, fire in the jungle, tracers in the sky. It's the final battle. You're now fighting for your life. All gave some gave all. Blood in the mud. Death takes its toll. As the day turns into night, once again choppers fill the sky. It's time to go, but when you look around, your heart is filled with terror, 'cause you just got left behind. 3 young men, now you're on your own. Choppers in the air, guns are on the ground, fire low, tracers in the sky. It's the final battle. You're now fighting for your life. All gave some gave all. Blood in the mud. Death takes its toll. Your voices will echo in the night forever, but the battle isn't over yet. We won't let you be forgotten. We just want you brought back home, because time can't heal this open wound. So we all cry out, never say never. Choppers in the air, guns are on the ground, fire in the jungle, traces in the sky. It's the final battle. You're now fighting for your life. All gave some
Pixie quit.
gave all. Blood in the mud. Death takes its toll. You will never be forgotten, 'cause the memory remains in our hearts. You live forever. Gary, Danny, and Joseph, 3 young boys on that endless list of names.
on some excellent Rumble Land and YouTube Land. This is your congenial host, Larry Barnett, with another special episode that was actually a special ode, and we'll stop that right there. Okay. So welcome again, Danielle, Kris. Always a pleasure to have you on this cast. This is the one that Danielle and I normally are going to be doing on Mondays about 2 o'clock, and you never know when I get this kid cut loose. You never know what she's going to come up with. So, Danielle, welcome, sweetheart. Good to see you. And Kris, we did play Blood in the Mud as the opening song on that, and I'm going to ask you some questions, and we're going to kind of redo them. You guys have to tell me if you're not hearing the music, because I'm hearing it off of my side. So I want to get Kris's music out there. Kris, do you actually have any release dates for your music yet?
Well, we're definitely getting close because we're 3 tracks away from closing the track list, but then we'll have to design the cover and the booklet. So, well, I'm not sure if we can make it before the anniversary, but I think it'll be there, well, for the summer.
Oh, well,
I think the summer is a generic date, but quite safe.
Okay, that's good. And where did you get all the videos from that you put on Blood in the Mud? Those are amazing.
A lot of them come from an official Air Force video, which was basically an analysis of Air Force operations on the 15th of May.
All that to say that the battle footage in the video is the actual battle footage from the Battle of Koh Tang.
That's going to be a first, because seeing that daisy cutter sure was a awesome sight to see. That was one big bomb. I've never seen it before. So, but Danielle...
Well, they still exist today. They just changed the name. Now they're called Moabs, or Mother of All Bombs. But it's the same thing. It's it's still a daisy cutter.
And it did its job well for us that day, let me tell you. Now, for folks that don't know who I am a veteran of the last battle, the Battle of Koh Tang. And we're going to get into some issues here that are going to be sensitive. I want to give you a trigger warning. These are very pointed songs, and we don't want anybody getting sick or anything like that. So if this upsets you, I want you, please click your off button and talk to your mental health professional. It's not our intention to trigger anybody, but it's our intention to let Kris tell the story that he's put together here the last... How long have you been working on this, Kris?
Well, Blood in the Mud was the first song, and I think it was released in October last year, early October, I believe. Okay. Then I wrote a couple of others, including, well, the very second song. That was something Danielle might want to say something about.
Okay. What was the second song?
It's your song.
What's the second song?
Yeah. Kris titled it Danielle's Song.
Okay.
Basically, I've been talking to some of you guys for 20 plus years. Yeah. Some of you guys I got to know 5-6 years ago when we did the bridge dedication for Uncle Danny. I've told you guys that we don't blame you guys for what happened. Some of you don't want to listen. A lot of you guys have became very important people in my life. And I wanted to do something for you guys. Mm-hmm. So Kris helped, and Danielle's song came to be.
Okay. You need to email that to me when you get a chance. It's not in your email where I play off that list at. I know I've heard it, but I can't find it. But
no, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. And it's on Rumble too.
It is?
And it has a very nice personalized video.
Yeah. give me a minute there, Danielle. Say something while I do a look.
Okay.
Real quick.
Yep. So actually, if you go to Spotify, these two songs, the very first two songs, Blood in the Mud and Danielle's song, they were released as, well, basically a single. So if you go to Spotify, they're together. So that was the very first thing we not I, but we released. Because this was a co-op.
And a lot of the pictures that are in the video for Danielle's song are pictures that I took myself, either on Koh Tang or during the bridge dedication that we did.
Okay.
And also to make that song even more personal, more special, it's the only one with female vocals.
Okay. Well, I can't find it on YouTube.
That's true too.
Yeah, you guys will have to dig it up, or I'll dig it up while we're talking.
Go to his.
Yeah, go to my channel on Rumble. It's there.
Okay, let me.
So this was the very first thing, and back then I wasn't planning to do a whole album. Sometime later, around November.
No, this idea kind of evolved out of nowhere.
Yeah. Around November, I released a 3-track EP, Don't Forget the Vietnam Vets, which included the title track, The Wall, and Time to Fly. Time to Fly was basically a Vietnam helicopter thing.
Okay.
So that's the first 5 songs. And then somehow we decided to turn this into a whole full album.
Just odd how it all came together, man.
And it's been go time and go.
Kris, what's
Hotel Sierra?
I got Hotel Sierra up. I still can't find it. What's the number?
Hotel Sierra 1969.
1969.
69, yeah, that's the full name of the channel.
Alright, I'm trying to find it right now.
And there are only 2 videos there.
I see one, Best of Warner Brothers Studios. Let's go to videos. Says the same thing. Go to channels. There are no channels. Videos. Alright, honey, we'll try to find it here in a minute. I want to talk to you about the song Woodstock. A general look at the Vietnam War overall. It's an excellent song. Kris, can you tell us how that got born?
Well, basically the purpose of writing this one was to balance the heavy themes, because this album is going to include a lot of heavy themes. Koh Tang, the MIAs, and Woodstock is basically one wordplay after another, and it presents 2 perspectives. Even the title is a wordplay, because most people associate Woodstock with the 1969 music festival, and Woodstock can also be a part of a weapon, like in the M14 rifle, in the M79 grenade launcher. So this basically shows the 2 perspectives, that back in 1969, to some people, Woodstock was a music festival, while others had to carry weapons.
Wow. Let's give this song a listen real quick, and you can comment after that. You're gonna love this one, folks.
On a hot summer day, in the scorching sun, we marched with our peace signs all over our helmets and gear. Woodstock and iron sights, pouches filled with spare magazines. Woodstock, iron sights. It was the hot tropical summer of 1969. The hippies blew their speakers, we had our music too. With M6 18th century rock and roll. We blew the claymores with a ground-shaking boom. Woodstock iron sights. It was a hot tropical summer of 1969. All the leaves were brown where gallons of Agent Orange fell. We've been for countless walks, passing rice paddies along the way. No safety there. This was not LA. Woodstock iron sights. There was the hot tropical summer of 1969. There was a bad moon rising and tracers in the night. We gotta get out of this place, that's what all of us would say. Waiting for the end of the night. Woodstock iron sights. It was the hot tropical summer of 1969. We don't know where you've been told, Puff. The magic dragon lived by the sea. No, Puff from the skies over the jungle, or rather spooky looking type. As he rained fire on the enemy. Woodstock iron sights. It was the hot tropical summer of 1969. Peace, love, flower power. That's what the hippies said. What we had was our firepower. No summer of love for us. Just danger dead ahead. Woodstock iron sights. It was the hot tropical summer of 1969. Woodstock iron sights. It was a hot tropical summer of 1969. 1969.
All right, as James would say, that was an excellent tune. My goodness gracious.
And like I said,
infinite wisdom.
I
Go
think
ahead.
that's your favorite. I think that's your favorite one that you've heard so far.
Yes, it is. I like that, and I think
it's
I like
one
the night
wordplay
box.
after another. It's flower power versus firepower.
It was definitely
The whole
my
thing
friend,
is just one
definitely
giant wordplay.
clashing cultures. Now,
And
I guess-
even those brown leaves. Actually, that's a reference to California Dreaming, the song by the Mamas and the
oh
Papas.
yeah, Beach Boys.
It
Yeah,
begins with
yeah,
the words,
yeah.
all the leaves are brown. And I thought about it, okay, why are the leaves brown? Oh, right, because of Agent Orange.
Very good.
And that's how it ended up in the song.
Okay, Danielle, I did find your song. Why don't you tell everybody how your song came to birth?
And the video.
And
We already did that.
video. Danielle's song?
Well, okay, the video. Yeah. The video for it, what, 98% of the video is pictures that I actually took, whether that was on Koh Tang when I was there for the 50th anniversary. Yes, I actually spent May 15th, 2025 on Koh Tang Island, getting to walk in my Uncle Danny's footsteps. It was simultaneously one of the hardest things I've ever done, but also one of the coolest things I've ever done.
Sure.
It is a total mind bender to stand on that island, because what you'll see in these pictures it looks like an absolute tropical paradise. Like there should be some kind of 5-star hotel beach resort sitting there.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's really hard to
Beautiful.
reconcile in your brain what you're seeing versus what I knew happened on that island 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, almost 51 years ago now. But then if you start looking closer at things, you still see bullet holes in the trees.
Mm-hmm.
The hill the daisy cutter hit, there's still black patches on that hill. I mean, you can still see the evidence of it. You just have to look close enough for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of it.
There's one picture in this video. Well, there's one picture in this video where you guys will see a gentleman. I'm not naming names for privacy reasons, but you will see a gentleman standing with his back to me. Mm-hmm. He's one of the guys that was on the island that day. Mm-hmm. And where he's standing with his back to me, looking out around the point, he's looking out around the point to where the missing fire team's foxhole was.
Yeah.
You can't get to it anymore. We tried.
Yeah, no, it's grown over now.
The jungle has just totally reclaimed that whole section.
At one time,
with enough time and heads up, could you get to it? Especially.
Hold up. Go ahead, Danielle.
With enough heads up for the Cambodian military that's there now, could they get it to where you could get to that foxhole? Probably. But I'm not sure they got much heads up that I was coming to. Because when I went, I didn't want a big deal made out of it. Even though it kind of turned into that.
Yeah,
it went from a couple of weeks in Cambodia and going to the island for the 50th with just a few of us to it was a couple of weeks in Cambodia going to the island on the 50th. There was a ceremony at the embassy the next day. I got presented with a flag. Reporters got invited. It turned into a whole big thing. All because it got let out that I was going. Apparently, I was the first family member to ever go.
Yes, you were. And the trip is surreal. So why don't we give this song a listen? Just a second, darling. Let's give this song a listen, and you can see the pictures that she took. This is called, if I get it right, it's called Danielle's Song. Hang on. And Kris wrote this too. Let me see here.
Because today they don't come with.
Can you see it, baby?
Yeah. It's really quiet at the beginning. It's playing.
As I stand
at Beach Beach.
All I see is a peaceful paradise, but there's something hidden underneath the sand. Voices in the tree line whisper stories without end. 'Cause this island's full of ghosts. It's where you left your youth. Now you're here again, but so am I. And we're still searching for the truth. There's an island far from home. That's where I found you. After all the tears we've cried, listen to me. life's dark and twisted roads, and we're finally going home. Once you left this place so badly scarred, no one would understand, no one would try. All you had was an invisible burden that was never yours to carry in the first place. Now those lonely days are gone. I've got you, we are one. There's an island far from home. That's where I found you. After all the tears we've cried, listen to me as I tell you now. You're my family and you mean the world to me. None of you will walk alone, 'cause we're together now. On this life's dark and twisted rocky roads, and we're finally going home. No more nightmares, no more tears. The battle's over, we can all find peace. Though we've lost so many brothers.
Look at that group of Marines.
Sons, beloved fathers, Gary, Joseph, Uncle Danny, they're all with us. No more tears. There's an island far from home. That's where I found you. After all the tears we've cried, listen to me as I tell you now. You're my family and you mean the world to me. None of you will walk alone, 'cause we're together now. On this life's dark and twisted rocky roads, and we're finally going home. One day we'll meet again, and we'll ask them where they've been. One of them will answer with a grin. We've been with you all along. In your hearts we live forever. It's a timeless, endless bond.
Uh-oh. Task Force 4.
Far from home. That's where I found you. After all the tears we've cried, listen to me as I tell you now. You're my family and you mean the world to me. None of you will walk alone, 'cause we're together now. On this life's dark and twisted rocky roads, and we're finally going home. Lives were lost on that distant island, but it's also where we found each other. We now walk together, day by day, forever. I still hear those voices in the tree line, not of fear and not of anger. They are friends and guardians, yours and mine. No more burdens, no more tears. 'Cause as long as we have each other, there is nothing we should fear. As we look into the sky, a new dawn is near. You're my family and you mean the world to me. None of you will walk alone, 'cause we're together now. On this life's dark and twisted rocky road, and we're finally going home.
And like I said, it's an exceptional one because it's going to be the only one
Yeah.
on the album with female vocals. So it's
It
even
was
more
definitely a
special.
good female vocal. Oh yeah, it definitely made it special. That was a trip down memory lane. You did good, baby. You did good.
That was the very first one we did together.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Yeah.
Yep. Watching that video and seeing some of those pictures again, I couldn't help but crack up laughing because it brought different memories from that day back up.
Yeah. It's an awesome song, guys. An awesome song. Let's talk about the tone of that song. We're still, for those of you that are listening, we're still looking for our brother's remains. We will not stop looking for our brother's remains until we bring them home. So if JPAC thinks we're going anywhere, they would be sadly mistaken, because full accountability is the only thing that's going to be acceptable. What's the truth of the matter? Probably never going to know. We're probably never going to know the entire truth of what happened to those men, but I thought that song was an excellent tribute to her and an excellent tribute to you, Kris. So I give you both kudos, okay?
Thank you.
So, with that...
No, that song was written for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good. Like I said,
That was my point of view to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Hence the
However,
title.
you just made an interesting segue into the title track
Mm-hmm.
of this album coming out.
Yeah. And we're going to listen to Blood in the Mud again, by the way, towards the end of the broadcast. Cause
Blood in the Mud's not the title track, Dad.
Oh, I know what is, though. What?
Where are they?
That's the one I was fixing to play.
Where are they?
Which made that video lead
That's
into
the title
next
track.
Video. Okay. So why don't we give a title track a listen to if Larry can figure this out?
Well, with a funny story.
Okay, tell me, please.
Okay. Well, I had the lyrics ready. You know where this is going. I had the lyrics ready, and I had the first version of the song. And then I was sitting in front of my laptop. I closed my eyes for 1 second. 1 second, literally. Then I opened my eyes. It was 1 hour later.
Sure.
And I must have clicked something because there were 2 additional versions of the song. So we had 3 versions of the song.
I'd say all 3 of them are very good.
Next thing I know, he's calling me, going, "What do I do?" He sends all 3 versions to me and then tells me to pick one. Well, you're going to play the one I picked.
Okay.
And the funniest part about it is it's one that he mixed in his sleep.
Mixed in his sleep.
And one of the other 2 will be on the album as a bonus track. So 2 out of 3 will be there.
Okay, good, good. These are absolutely beautiful songs. So let's give a listen to Where Are They? Share.
Laos, Cambodia, and Vietnam, I still hear gunfire in the rain, and the distant sound of thunder echoes like an airstrike in my brain. Open wounds, phantom pain, and this single thought that comes back to me again. are they? There are shadows in the trees, silhouettes in olive green, flak vests, rucksacks, and steel pots, 20-round mags in their M16s. Open wounds, phantom pain, and this single thought that comes back to me again. We've got 1,500 MIAs unaccounted for till this very day, and we all just want to know, where are they? They're all there, can you see? Still so young and strong, we left our youth with them, a distant, unforgotten dream. Open wounds, phantom pain, and this single thought that comes back to me again. We've got 1,500 MIAs unaccounted for till this very day, and we all just want to know, where are they? In our hearts, they're not gone, they're still out there. And until they're brought back home, our mission won't be done. Open wounds, phantom pain, and this single thought that comes back to me again. We've got 1,500 MIAs unaccounted for till this very day, and we all just want to know, where are they? In our hearts, they're not gone, they're still out there. And until they're brought back home, our mission won't be done. Open wounds, phantom pain, and this single thought that comes back to me again. We've got 1,500 MIAs unaccounted for till this very day, and we all just want to know, where are they? Can you see our missing brothers always looking at us from the shadow of the trees? Open wounds, phantom pain, and this single thought that comes back to me again. We've got 1,500 MIAs unaccounted for till this very day, and we all just want to know, where are they? 1,500 MIAs unaccounted for till this very day, and we all just want to know, where are they? Where are they? Where are they?
Better words have never been spoken, my friend. That was awesome.
And even this song, even though it's nice to listen to, well, the theme is kind of heavy because it's 1,500 families who never got to see their loved ones again.
Yeah.
So that's why we also needed a song like Woodstock to balance them.
Well, that's a pain that I guess even we can't imagine, to lose someone and not know, which made it our goal back starting in probably 1998 to begin to bring awareness to those that are missing, to make the government know that the veterans aren't going anywhere. You need to give an accounting of each and every one. Like I said, I'm a realist too, but the bottom line is there's so many untold stories and so much rhetoric given to the families just simply to try to protect the military. And we always know that they're there somewhere, and we're not going to stop until we find them. This is tough for me. Well, I think what we want to do at this point, I'll let you introduce the next song. I'm going to play Knives, and I'm going to let you kind of explain what it is as you're going in. Try that.
Okay. Technically, I'm going to talk about the next two songs. Mm-hmm. Because essentially, they're meant to be sister songs. Mm-hmm. To basically bookend the section of the album that is specifically about Koh Tang.
Yeah.
See, during the Battle of Koh Tang, they used two different types of choppers. To put the Marines onto the island, they used knife helicopters. Mm-hmm. To get the Marines back off of the island, they used Jolly Greens. Mm-hmm. The next song that Larry's going to play is called Call Sign Knife. And it is about the pilots that flew these guys into the island that day. Now, to kind of get everybody in the right frame of mind, originally the plan was they were supposed to fly in under the cover of darkness. Well, that went to hell in a handbasket real quick. By the time they flew up to the island, the sun was breaking over the trees on the island. I mean, they were in broad daylight. They were sitting ducks. These guys were told they were going to be up against a few fishermen and a few farmers that maybe had some weapons. What they ran into on the island was 300 Khmer Rouge that were basically guerrilla war trained. They had what would be the equivalent today of rocket launchers, surface-to-air missiles, RPGs. It was chaos.
Let me interject this.
There is a part in Call Sign Knife. There is a part in Call Sign Knife where the song slows down and talks about Knife 23. It goes into a little more detail about what happened.
Yeah, this
reason being, Larry was on Knife 23.
Yes, it was.
When we can, Kris and I have gotten good at hiding Easter eggs in some of these songs. Mm-hmm. For the guys that I know, the stories that I know. And that's why the song kind of slows down and talks a little bit more about Knife 23 than some of the rest of the knife helicopters. It's because of Larry.
Well,
you know, Jolly Green, which is the song that will play after Call Sign Knife. It has a tribute in it to one of the Jolly Green pilots. He pulled off some amazing flying that day that we'll talk about when we get to Jolly Green.
The Call Sign Knives, as Danielle has told you, were called for the insertion of troops, and Jollies were called to rescue the troops. Believe me when I tell you it was a rescue, it was a rescue. And I'll get into a little bit about Bob and a little bit later, because he's an amazing man, and I've always told him he's my hero. I've said for years, before I knew where any of these people were, where my buddies were, if I ever knew, I know we would pray for them. I don't know who they are or who they were at that time, but we'd pray every year for those brave chopper pilots that saved our life. We get to enjoy our children and our grandchildren because of their heroics that day. In an environment where anything that could go wrong pretty much did go wrong, the extraction was by far the highlight of the day. So
And 10.
Huh?
Look, at the end of the day, both of these songs were meant to be a tribute to the pilots and crew of those choppers, because for as much bravery as you guys showed on the ground, getting absolutely hammered for 14 hours straight that day, the pilots of both the Knife and Jolly Greens also showed amazing bravery. I mean, the Knife pilots got surprised by chaos. Jolly Green pilots knew what they were flying into.
They'd already been under the evacuation.
And they still did it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and they still flew into it anyway. Multiple times.
Okay, well, let's play it and see what it sounds like. What do you say, folks?
You know, that... Let's go for it. I gotta tell you, these are two of my favorite tracks off the whole album.
Rumble. Come on, Rumble. Let's go. There we go. Here we go.
But the fighting ain't done. We got our orders, so start the rotors. It's time to fly. Call sign Knife, always ready to assist into the fire we fly. Call sign Knife. The first shocker is here. Knife 13 is down. Our first casualties, our first loss of life. Call sign Knife, always ready to assist into the fire we fly. Call sign Knife. Now we're over the island, flying straight into hell with Echo and Gulf. From the 2nd Battalion, call sign Knife, always ready to assist into the fire we fly. Call sign Knife. Knife 21 takes a hit. Ground fire automatic weapons with one engine out. The helicopter crashes at sea. Call sign Knife, always ready to assist into the fire we fly. Call sign Knife, under heavy fire, machine guns and RPGs. Knife 31 is down, adding names to the casualty list. Call sign Knife, always ready to assist into the fire we fly. Call sign Knife. Another RPG, another hit. Knife 23 is in flames, making an emergency landing, coming in from the east. Call sign Knife, always ready to assist into the fire we fly. Call sign Knife, we may be taking losses, but the fight goes on, and we ain't giving up till our job is done. Call sign Knife, always ready to assist into the fire we honor the living and remember those who fail. Call sign knife, always ready to assist into the fire we fly. Call sign knife, always ready to assist into the fire we fly. Honor the living, remember those who fail. Our call sign was knife, and we have a story to tell. Call sign knife.
Outstanding.
And again, this is one of the songs that, well, I always say that this is a non-commercial album because it's not the kind of material that you'd want to party to on a Friday night.
Mm-hmm. But it would do very good at a Marine.
And I'm telling you, you don't know Americans.
That was pretty awesome, guys. That was pretty awesome. But now we have a sister song to that we didn't have, and
Oh yeah,
I think James is going to
Yes,
have
the-
a release party for you two, and we didn't have this one, so this is a new release.
yeah. This is a world premiere. Right now, we're about to do a world premiere.
Yeah, and just so everybody knows, this song just got finished yesterday.
Yeah. And listen for a personal tribute, a small Easter egg. It's there.
Outstanding. Let's
Yep.
give that song a listen, all right? Let's see if Larry can do this again.
Operation Ivory Coast, frequent wind and eagle pull, combat search and rescue missions all over Southeast Asia. Wherever there's trouble, they're the first ones to go. Here come the Jolly Greens, rescue and recovery, fly into hell and back, redefining bravery. Jolly Green. May 15, 1975, that's when the final battle was fought, with Marines on the ground on an island filled with fire and smoke. With all hell breaking loose, that's when the Jolly Greens heard the call. Here come the Jolly Greens, rescue and recovery, fly into hell and back, redefining bravery. Jolly Green, coming in from the setting sun, making an approach to the sound of the rotors and incoming gun runs, evac then back to the Coral Sea. The first extraction is complete. Here come the Jolly Greens, rescue and recovery, fly into hell and back, redefining bravery. Jolly Green, flight after flight, evacuating the Marines. We've got a helicopter and hover over the Holt. It's Jolly Green 44, it sure was some fancy flying. Wouldn't you say now, Bob? And way more action than we'd been hoping for. Here come the Jolly Greens, rescue and recovery, fly into hell and back, redefining bravery, Jolly Green. It's a moonless night, but that and hostile gunfire ain't no reason to terminate our flights. Heading back to the island time and time again, then back to the ships. Got the Marines out, extraction complete. Here come the Jolly Greens. Rescue and recovery. Fly into hell and back. Redefining bravery, Jolly Green. Here come the Jolly Greens. Flying into the night, no fear, no doubt. Gotta get everyone out. Jolly Green, extraction complete. Yeah.
Wow. I did send that one to Bob. I haven't got a response back yet, but I'm sure I will. Bob is in poor health.
I really hope we get to hear from him.
we would. Don't trust me. We will. And I'm sure he's.
So there it was.
That
World
man.
premiere.
Yeah.
That man pulled off flying that day. That should not have been possible, yet he did it. You guys need to picture the whole reason that Easter egg is in that song. Bob was flying in and out of the island on Jolly Green 44. That was his chopper. Well, in order to get the Marines offloaded and back to the island again as fast as possible, he went to the destroyer. Well, the problem was the destroyer wasn't big enough to land a Jolly Green on. So Bob is having to hover that giant-ass chopper mid-air, keeping it level with this destroyer on the ocean that is moving up and down on the waves of the ocean while trying to offload Marines so that he can fly back to the island as fast as possible to go get more of them out.
That's right.
That's not something that training is going to teach you. In 75, they didn't have the technology and computers on board those choppers that they do now. What Bob did that day was pure talent and skill. It's amazing that he could do what he did. Those Jolly Green pilots knew what they were flying into and did it anyway.
Yeah, sure.
They had to have had nerves of steel to do what they did that day.
Yeah, and Bob came into the picture.
That's why
the picture. Wait a minute. Bob came into the picture because John, his friend, was shot down with us on the East Beach. And he wasn't even scheduled to go out, but he was going to go look for his friend, so he told the CO, get me a bird, because his buddy was stuck on that island. He was going to go get him. So Bob wasn't even on the roster to come, except he stepped forward and came. Thank God he did. Go ahead.
You know, Bob flew 3 flights in and out of that island. That's why the line is in there about redefining bravery. Yeah. Those Jolly Green pilots, hats off to them, because while the knife pilots got surprise chaos, Jolly Green knew what they were in for and did it anyway.
Did it anyway. That just tells you. And all of them second and first lieutenants. A lot of these guys hadn't really had anything, especially at that level of combat, had anything to do with that. But it's like when I told you the story the other day about the Marines on the East Beach. The Marines on the East Beach, what them kids did. What they did. Sometimes you have to, if you have to look facing the death in the face, you have to look at it with a a calculated response of either fight or flight. Well, which one is it? And these guys chose, even though they knew that it meant certain death, these guys chose to stay. These guys chose to return those choppers to get the rest of the Marines off. So that tells you something about the youth of our generation at that particular time, just exactly who they were and the values that they carry. I'm not sure I could get that response today, and I'll be honest with both of you. I'm not sure we would get that response today. And I won't go off on a tangent as why, but...
I don't know.
I don't think so.
But the album in general is the Vietnam War.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there's going to be a whole section for Koh Tang.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And I really think we're going to bookend it with, start it with Call Sign Knife and end it with Jolly Green. Try to run through the songs just kind of the way the battle went.
Yeah, well, I'm sure
some of the other songs are related to Koh Tang indirectly, because, for instance, The Wall mentions the first names on The Wall, those KIAs from 1959, and the last name on The Wall, which is Richard van der Geer. So yet another casualty from Koh Tang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's another good one.
Richard van der Geer was on Knife 31. He got killed in the opening gunfire. So, but they did get his remains, thank God. I'm glad they brought his remains home. He was a second lieutenant, well liked, just a good kid all the way around, and he was flying co-pilot for Major Al Corson. Corson was the one that initially alerted the rest of the choppers that it's called Hot LZ, Hot LZ, Hot LZ. And that probably saved the one chopper that got back to, where'd they land at, baby? Thailand?
Utapao?
Utapao. No. The chopper got hit.
I think they flew to Utapao.
Okay. But anyway.
Yeah, I think you're right. That one hit. I think that one got to Thailand.
Got the coast of Thailand. That's right. That's right. And it's not like
I think so.
Yeah. It's not like these guys even thought about running. They had a job to do. Knew they had a job to do. We all take the same oath when we join the military. You know, fate just sort of determines how we honor that oath. So I say this to a lot of veterans all the time. Being a veteran makes you no better, no worse than anybody else. It doesn't. It means you've seen combat. It means you get to share a part of life that maybe somebody else didn't see, but somebody else can learn from. This was the last time, I believe, that knives had ever been used for insertion on a beachhead. That was a bad decision to do, because look at the size of the target, you know. So don't let me get started. I'll ramble on for an hour and a half. Me and Danielle do this about 2 hours at a time. So, but Kris, I applaud this work, and I don't honestly don't know. I can't see anything that keeps you from sharing it with some of the veterans that were on that operation that day. Have you been in my group yet? Is he in Hot Topics yet, Danielle?
No.
I sent him an invite, but apparently it hasn't come through on him for him yet.
Okay. Have I got you on my friends list on Facebook?
I keep tagging him in there, though.
Okay. We'll figure it out. I want you in that group.
Yeah.
That group is the largest consolidation of Tang survivors and their families.
Oh, wow.
So you would get a lot.
I'll be very happy to join it. Okay,
and I'll make sure that we get you a link. And I'll delegate that to my daughter so she can figure it out.
I already sent him one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and while we're on air, Kris, you know that one person that keeps trying to email you and you never get them?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I tried to email tracks to somebody else with an email address that was the same company. Tried 5 different times yesterday, and as far as I know, they never did get them. So it's gotta be that email company.
Yeah. Now, if
You know
are
what?
you
Just
all right, Kris and Danielle? Are you two all right if we share some of these songs in Hot Topics?
of course.
Okay, we'll wait till we get you in there first.
I'm
So,
go for it.
okay,
Yeah.
I don't want to outstep my bounds, but I think someone would like to hear it. You're going to get a mixed review. I've got some of my guys here that are absolutely going to love it, and then other guys are going to make light of it, for lack of a better way to put it. But that's just the personalities that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Let me take the heat for it, because here's the thing. You know me well enough to know I'm as nice can be.
Mm-hmm.
But you step out of line and I'm going to call you on it. And I have no problems calling them on their bullshit.
The other day we were talking, and I said we're probably going to get bad reviews from the Navy because we got songs about Marines, we got songs about helicopter crews. We don't have anything about the Navy, guys.
You better come up with something. Yeah, you're probably going to hear from the Navy.
Otherwise, it'll be like,
Well,
this album sucks. There's nothing about the Navy.
Part about it. Well, the funny part about it is Jolly Green mentions the Coral Sea and the Hole, but the Wilson got completely left out. We are going to fix that. There is at least one song coming that mentions all 3 ships.
Oh, yeah.
They are some of the oddest veterans you're ever going to meet in that little crew. But, yeah, why did you mention the
Oh, trust me, I have a friend that is...
I don't know.
Trust me, I have a friend that is active duty Navy right now.
Uh-huh. As you know, our corpsmen.
So...
Our corpsmen, and they placed them in order to be a corpsman in the Marine Corps, you had to go through Marine Corps boot camp. So, yeah, those were Navy brothers, let me tell you. He saved a couple lives that day. I mean, literally.
Well, the Navy always says that the Marines just hitch a ride anyway, so.
Stories. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You can spend a lifetime.
We probably have to do a follow-up to this album anyway.
Yeah.
Because right now we've got.
Yeah, because somebody keeps.
Hold up, let me hear Kris. What do you say? What'd you say about
somebody keeps generating.
We just keep getting new ideas, more and more of them. So the planned total for this album is 19 original tracks plus 5 alternate mixes, so it's 24 songs. It's a very long album. It's more than an hour of music.
Yes. Well, Danielle, you take it. Don't now listen.
It's going to be a monster.
Don't post all the songs at once. You know what I mean?
We'll have to do a follow-up.
Post one, and then let's see how everybody reacts, and then we'll go from there. This is going to be so friggin' cool.
Oh, when the album goes live, it'll be all of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure.
Yeah, when the album goes live, it'll be all of them.
It'll be fun to see.
And we will have a limited physical release on 2 CDs, which we want to have signed by both of us.
We need to remind that, yes, it's absolutely important to know. Yes, sir. See if I can find you.
And it's coming. We're almost there.
Yeah, I got informed of that one not too long ago.
Yeah. It's an amazing.
It's 3 more songs, and then it's the designing phase.
We're going to get you both back on James's podcast when you're starting to ready to promote what you want to release. You can do it before, during, or after. It's totally up to you. But he'll have you a release party where he's got more followers like 100 million more than me, but he reaches a wide audience. Believe me, he does. So we'll keep James.
I don't see a reason why we couldn't have 2 release parties on both channels.
Oh, okay. Yes. We'll get them up. We'll get them where they need to be, and see what happens. You got anything else, Danielle?
Well, you've got Kris and I here. You might as well ask us any questions you've got, or any questions you think.
I'm running out of questions. I don't know what to ask. It's a freaking awesome album. It's going to be a freaking awesome volume.
And yes,
there's a brand new track.
There's more
today.
songs than what I've sent Larry.
Well,
today.
Yeah, we got a brand new track completed today. It's called Land of Rock and Roll, and it's basically a tribute to the Cambodian rock and roll musicians who they were active in the 60s and early 70s and got, executed under the Khmer Rouge.
Yeah.
For being too westernized.
A lot of people. Now, I'm trying to do 2 things here at once. I'm going to try to send you an inbox.
That is another heavier song because it talks about the prison, the killing fields.
Genocide, basically.
I've actually been to the killing fields in the prison. I've got pictures from when I was there. Like, we could make an entire video out of the pictures I took there. We're not going to, because
Yeah, just out of respect for the victims. But the sad thing is that a lot of people don't realize how bad the genocide in Cambodia was, because the population of Cambodia at that time was around 8 million, and after the Khmer Rouge, 2 million people perished. 1/4 of the entire population.
Well, here's the thing. Even the Cambodians don't realize how bad it is. They don't talk about it. Most of the younger generations don't even know it happened. I found that out when I was there.
Kris, do I have you in Facebook with me?
I think so.
How's it spelled?
Oh, here we go, because that's my full name.
I don't know what your Facebook name is. Hey.
It's like this long.
Yeah, okay. So here we go. That's Kilo, Romeo, Zulu, Yankee, Sierra, India, Echo, Kilo.
Nah, he's not a civilian contractor with the military at all, is he?
Yeah. Kilo, Romeo, Zulu, Golf,
Yankee, Sierra, India,
Echo,
Kilo.
I got it. I can't find you on Facebook. Look and see if you find.
That's odd.
Go to my page.
Yeah.
Go to my page and look at my friends list. He's there.
Yeah, I'm there.
Let me see. There it is.
You know, I'm beginning to think I don't get enough credit, and especially don't get enough credit for keeping Dad straight.
Who? I'm always going to be.
I told you a million times. Start giving yourself some credit.
I am very unorganized.
I don't think Dad even realizes how much of. I don't think Dad actually realizes just how much of my words are in Jolly Green.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think you might be surprised.
Including the idea to include Jolly 44 and Bob.
Okay. Can I send him I am friends with him.
I'm the one supplying the stories and sneaking the Easter eggs into these songs.
And you basically wrote that, I don't want to give any names, but that side quest song yourself.
Yeah. The song
Yes.
I wrote?
You basically wrote it yourself.
No,
Yes,
another one that...
Oh, okay.
It was a side quest song. It has nothing to do with the album. You have it, but it has nothing to do with the album. It was a complete and total different direction side quest.
Yeah, a personal tribute.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been saying from the very beginning, you practically wrote this one for me. I just arranged the words.
Kris, I don't think I'm going to be...
Yeah, that's kind of how these songs come into...
List, but I can't find you in the... Damn it.
But that's kind of how a lot of these songs come into being.
Yeah.
I get a crazy idea. Kris and I start talking. He starts asking me questions. And then he just rearranges what I say.
She has probably...
Or rewords what I say in a better way, more suited to a song.
She's my biggest encyclopedia that I've ever had in my life. So, yes, she does keep me in line. Skinner, Hawker, Baker.
That's how bands work.
Don't it, though? Well...
Like, when I first heard Jolly Green, I sat here laughing because I could hear my own words in the lyrics. I was like, I have literally said exactly that. It's kind of a perfect combination of Kris and I. Because the more technical stuff is Kris. But trying to move the song along in a story form...
Yeah, plus I added the bits on the other operations because it was the 40th Squadron, and they participated in those 3 operations. Eagle Paw, which was the evacuation of U.S. personnel from Phnom Penh, Frequent Wind, which was the evacuation from Saigon, and Ivory Coast, which was the famous Son Tai raid on the North Vietnamese prison camp.
Yes. What was that called? They landed choppers, and there wasn't anybody there, was they?
Yeah, it was empty. The prisoners had been moved.
Well, I see your face.
But yeah,
Are you sure he's not already?
Jolly Green is a really good fit. I sent him an invite. I talked to him on Messenger before the podcast, and he says he never got it. Now, whether he did and clicked it and didn't realize he clicked it, I don't know.
I'm sorry for drifting away from you two, but he's on my friends list, and it looks like he's already in the group.
Oh, okay. So maybe.
Yeah. Kris has already been invited.
Okay, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, I did that earlier.
Just look it up. Go in there and look it up.
Will do.
Get time, and you'll see we're there somewhere. I thought I usually ain't that. Yes, I usually am that scatterbrained. I'll take that back. Listen, guys, it's been great. We're gonna run from here. Remember, everybody, Mondays at 2:00. It's Larry and Danielle on Veteran Affairs. And you never know, we may not be talking about Veteran Affairs. I may just go way out in left field and say we may be talking about Jack the Ripper. Or tell the
Oh yeah, I'm still waiting for this one.
Yes, this is going to be a good. We did
And
it. We did a 2.5
And I think
hour
Kris,
podcast.
Kris wants in on that podcast too.
We never recorded on it, so
I'll just
Kris,
sit in the chat room.
Well, we recorded it. We recorded it. It just wouldn't upload.
No, it wouldn't upload.
And we recorded it twice. It just wouldn't upload either time.
So that's why I'm making all my boo-boos on Rumble now, so that way when I get ready to do that, at least I'll be a little more prepared. All right, everybody. Now,
no, it's not like we didn't sit. It's also not like you and I didn't sit and rumble for, half hour, 45 minutes one evening trying to figure out why the music wasn't in the playback?
Nothing. It was crazy. This is the most
Yeah, that was interesting.
Pretentious. I'm going to play as we leave.
Wherever we go, chaos follows.
All right, I made a promise.
I'm telling you, we ought to name this the Chaos Podcast when it's the three of us.
All right, just a minute here.
Okay, I think what Larry's trying to do is play Blood in the Bud again.
There you go. We're going to close with it today.
And James, I saw your comment. Thank you for complimenting our songs. We're trying. Are they perfect? Probably not. Is everybody going to like them? Probably not. But here's the thing. No matter how well intentioned you are, not everybody's going to like everything you do. And that's just a fact of life.
Yeah. Yep. We're only human.
All righty. I'll close that and I'll tell you two I'm ready to play that song. Okay, I got it when I'm ready, when I'm done. All right, Kris, you're welcome to be back on this podcast any time that you want to.
I'll be happy to.
All right. Me and Danielle will be right here waiting for you. We
has fun on here.
Affairs for a few minutes, and then we may just drift off into something totally different. That's just the way I do a podcast, you know. Most people, like I've been doing a series on the Camp Lejeune water contamination, and it's kind of boring, especially if it
drifted way off topic.
If it affected you, then you paid attention to it. But so I'm just trying to build a following. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, but your episode 5 with James drifted way off topic because I got at it and then surprise, Kris was there and
I left. You two stayed right there with. Now James will talk your leg off, buddy.
I was just sitting in the chat room.
No, I meant even when you were still there.
What?
You know, I was there. We started talking about the album. Then, poof, Kris appears. You know, I'm sitting there trying to introduce these songs, and I look down, and suddenly Kris is on screen. And I was like, okay, here we go.
All right.
Well, when James said he wanted to invite me, I thought we met a different day. And
yeah.
There he is sending me a link.
James is very popular within the communities, and he does very well. So I'm very fortunate to have him as my mentor. He teaches me a lot. So and we've become we've become pretty good friends.
Yeah, but after that one, Kris has now decided that he's going to be keeping a black t-shirt at his desk for a breaking case of an unplanned podcast.
Exactly, and that's
because we usually wear black. We usually wear black for these.
Yes.
And on Saturday, I was caught off guard in a white t-shirt.
Well, Larry and I have these Maguez Recovery Battle of Koh Tang shirts.
Mhm.
And considering the album deals with Vietnam and Koh Tang and veterans and stuff, it's just usually my go-to shirt to wear because it kind of encompasses everything we're talking about anyway.
Oh yeah.
And should anything come up with the album that we have to do, it's probably what I'll wear.
All right. And that's exactly what I would expect. Lady,
anytime I have to do anything with Vietnam or Koh Tang, this is what I wear.
All right, gang, I'm out of here. I'm going to hit Blood in the Mud. We'll give it a good listen again. And once again, folks, hey, listen, thanks for taking the time to look at this and watch. This gentleman he's very gifted at what he does, and he's got a pretty good counselor behind him, but I won't give her the big head yet.
And thank you for having me again.
All right. Love you, baby. I'll talk to you soon.
Dad, it's not on the... There it is.
There it is.
After the war, on that faithful day in May, it's when you saw the island and you touched down on its sand. In the morning sun, it looked like paradise, but it's where the devil lurks. Welcome to your hell on earth. Choppers in the air, guns are on the ground, fire in the jungle, tracers in the sky. It's the final battle. You're now fighting for your life. All gave some gave all. Blood in the mud, death takes its toll. There's no turning back. It's a hornet's nest. The ground beneath you shakes when grenades are thrown from among the bullet-ridden trees. The Reaper smiles at you as he sits down on his throne of bones. Choppers in the air, grunts are on the ground, fire in the jungle, tracers in the sky. It's the final battle. You're now fighting for your life. All gave some gave all. Blood in the mud, death takes its toll. As you pray and spray, time stands still. Yes, it's hell, but you won't give up. It's bullet after bullet and kill after kill. A daisy cutter falls from the sky, adding more hellfire to the doom, turning an entire hill into a blackened tomb. Choppers in the air, grunts are on the ground, fire in the jungle, tracers in the sky. It's the final battle. You're now fighting for your life. All gave some gave all. takes its toll. As the day turns into night, once again choppers fill the sky. It's time to go, but when you look around, your heart is filled with terror, 'cause you just got left behind. 3 young men, now you're on your own. Choppers in the air, guns are on the ground. Fire in the jungle, tracers in the sky. It's the final battle. You're now fighting for your life. All gave some gave all. Blood in the mud. Death takes its toll. Your voices will echo in the night forever, but the battle isn't over yet. We won't let you be forgotten. We just want you brought back home, because time can't heal this open wound. So we all cry out, never say never. Choppers in the air, guns are on the ground. Fire in the jungle, traces in the sky. It's the final battle. You're now fighting for your life. All gave some gave all. Blood in the mud. Death takes its toll.